Them glasses.
I'd like to call this meeting of the Henderson County Commissioners Court to order. First, we'll have Brother Eric Graham from Sand Springs Church come do our prayer, and then we'll have the pledge to the Texas and American flag.
Father God, we thank you for your goodness. We thank you for the way of life that we get to live here in Henderson County. We thank you for the leaders that you put in place. We ask that you would just continue to grant them great wisdom and safety and blessings in their home and in their calling. Lord, I thank you for our peace officers. Pray that you just continue to watch over them, guard them, give them great discernment. And especially in times of danger, Lord, I just pray that you would just allow them to have just a supernatural discernment and that they would just be able to be safe. And we thank you for them and ask your blessings on their family. Thank you for all that you do for us. And we love you. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You'll have to bear with me this morning. The judge, he's out this morning. He had medical emergency in his family. Let's keep him and his family in our prayers. His son had a motorcycle wreck last Sunday, I believe. And so he's tending to family business and trying to make sure his son is doing better. We do have some people that want to speak during the item number 4. Is that right? Yes, item number 4. Number 1, consider and take action on the minutes of the previously held meeting of Commissioners Court on May 20th, 2025. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? If not, do I hear a motion?
Hearing none, I move we approve the Commissioners Court regular session May 20th, 2025 as presented.
Second motion.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of the previously held meeting of Commissioners Court on May 20th, 2025. All those in favor? All those opposed? Pass unanimous. Number 2, consider and take action to proclaim June 2025 as Elderly Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. And today we have some representatives from the Texas Department of Adult Protective Services here with us. We have a big crowd of representatives here, but I believe we have Shelley here to read over the proclamation.
Thank you, Commissioners, for allowing us to be here today and to enter this proclamation into Henderson County. Elder Abuse Awareness Month proclamation reads, whereas older adults and people with disabilities of diverse backgrounds contribute to the well-being of the city by working, caregiving, volunteering, and actively preserving customs, rituals, traditions. And whereas as we age, we build momentum by accumulating knowledge, experience, insight, and wisdom that can be shared to enrich our community. And whereas abuse of older adults and people with disabilities is a community concern affecting thousands of people across Texas. And whereas there were 123,852 reports of abuse of older adults and people with disabilities in Texas in 2024. And whereas abuse against older adults and people with disabilities is grossly underreported because of social stigma, embarrassment, and fear. And whereas adult abuse affects men and women of all income and ability levels, all cultural and ethnic backgrounds in all communities. And whereas elder abuse is everyone's business, it is important to strengthen our efforts to prevent, report, and address elder abuse.
Are there any comments, Court?
I'd like to thank y'all for coming and always doing what you do, and it's our duty as a community to raise awareness, support prevention efforts, and ensure that no elder suffers in this instance. So silence or neglect.
Thank y'all for what you do. It takes a community and a village to do this, and along everything that all these proclamations that we do. So thank y'all for what you do.
Commissioner Richardson?
Yes, I just, we look at this and we read the word abuse, and most people take it that abuse is maybe physical abuse, but there's a lot of other abuses in there, and I was wondering about, a lot of elderly people are financially abused over the internet and stuff like that. Do y'all help on that part of it too?
Yes, sir. We investigate financial exploitation.
Okay. That was my question, to find out if y'all done that.
Yes, and those-
I hear of a lot of it all the time.
Yes, sir. And those numbers are entered for abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation of elderly and disabled.
And I would also like to say the same thing. Thank the whole group for coming, showing support for this today. I think all of us have elderly in our lives, and it's hard to even understand how 123,852 of them were abused every year just in Texas. And that's something we need to think about. Thank y'all for continuing to bring this before the court on a yearly basis and keeping this in the forefront of, even though that many happen every year, think about the ones that, the even more that would happen if it wasn't brought before us like this.
Right, because that's very underreported.
Yeah. Do I hear a motion?
So moved to approve.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved by Commissioner Tooley and seconded by Commissioner Richardson that we proclaim, that Henderson County proclaim June 2025 as Elder Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes unanimously. We'd like to, at this time, get all of this group to come up and get a picture. Miss Angie's going to take a picture for us this morning. Also, while they're coming up, I would like also ask everybody to turn their phones off, please.
Yeah, we got it, and I signed it. Or we signed it.
Thank you. We're going to have to squeeze in just a little bit.
All right, I need everybody to look.
Once again, thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
door to me, or used to live next door to me.
Okay, number 3, consider and take action on request for refund of overpayment of taxes from the Henderson County Tax Collector Assessor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have 10 refund checks for court approval totaling $50,761.69.
Do we have any questions?
Looks like they're just basic hearings and overpayments and homestead
Yes, sir.
exemptions and stuff on there, so nothing out of the ordinary.
The only one I had a question on was the freeze correction. Is that, they should have been froze a couple of years ago, and
Yes, I believe they actually had a tax ceiling transfer, and so it wasn't applied. So they went back and applied it.
any other questions? Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make a motion on the refund of overpayment of taxes as presented.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Spivey to approve the refund of overpayment of taxes from the Henderson County Tax Collector Assessor. All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes unanimous.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Number 4, set a public hearing at 9:05 to set a no-through trucks ordinance on County Road 1429 located in Precinct 1. Commissioner, would you like to
Yes.
make a motion?
Make a motion to go in the public hearing at 9:11.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Spivey and seconded by Commissioner Tooley to move into public hearing at 9:11. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. We are in public hearing. If anyone would like to come forward and speak on this matter, you'll have 3 minutes to speak. Come forward, please, to the podium. When you get to the podium, state your name and address for us, please. And I did have some, Paul Gutierrez, Kim Hill, and Barbara Davis that would like to speak.
Yes, I'm Barbara Davis, and I live at 12710 Hidden Acres Road in Eustis, and I am for the no-through trucks. They are destroying our road again, so I'm all for it if y'all can take care of it.
Thank you. Ms. Hill?
My name's Kim Hill. I live at 12640 Hidden Acres Road. I am also for this ordinance, same reasons, mainly destruction of the road.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, I am Paul Gutierrez. I'm also for this, so we can get this passed through on this trucks coming through. Yes, they are tearing up our road, and now they're coming the same road, just cutting through fences, and now they're building houses off of 1429, and there's some concrete trucks coming through there and pretty heavy equipment. So please, let's see if we can do something about this, because they are tearing up the road.
Any questions?
He can state his address.
You stated your name, but not your address. Would you state your address?
2017, 12986 Lake Lane,
Eustis.
Eustis, yes.
You get all that? Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any others that would like to speak on this matter? I'll ask one more time, is there any others that would like to speak on this matter? If not, do I hear a motion to close?
I'll make the motion to close public hearing at 9:14.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to close the public hearing at 9:14. All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes unanimous. Number 5, consider and take action to set a no-through truck ordinance on County Road 1429 located in Precinct 1. Commissioner?
Yes, Court. Just wanted to say the address they use on Hidden Hills is the same as 1429. And this has been a real problem with trucks just going through, and it's not trucks of people that live on that road. They're doing a different, they're going somewhere different, and we're trying to get it stopped. And if County Attorney, Mr. Strawn, has anything to say, he could answer any questions. He helped me with this.
Do the trucks that, my only question would be, do the trucks that are doing the construction work, the new houses that are being built, do they have another way in?
Yes, they have 2 other ways in.
I think one of the big concerns is y'all had already fixed that road once after they constructed that subdivision, and then they started using it again once they started constructing houses, and they're tearing it up. But they do have another entrance off of the state highway that comes into their subdivision also. And the road in the back, the county road, is not capable of handling the weight that they're bringing in and stuff on there, and it's a destroying road. Plus, I think I'd heard you before say that they're cutting the fence instead of going around and coming in the road to the lots on the front. They're coming in from the backside
Yes.
off of the county road that are not permitted or anything to have a driveway there, or
That's correct.
and tearing the road up, coming through the ditch instead of across a driveway to get in there. So
And they actually have a construction entrance and another entrance off the highway.
Any other comments? Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make the motion to set a no-through truck ordinance on County Road 1429 located in Precinct 1 with all necessary signatures.
Second.
It has been moved by Commissioner Spivey and seconded by Commissioner Tooley to set a no-through truck ordinance on County Road 1429 with all necessary signatures. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passes unanimous.
Thank you, Court.
Number 6, consider and take action on a special road indemnity use agreement with Terracon Consultants Incorporation for County Road 4304, 4319, located in Precinct 4. Commissioner?
yes, Court, this is a geology company that's coming in and doing a geological study on some land down south of Moore Station. It's only going to be one piece of equipment, but they're going by all of our rules of the county on getting their bonds and their permits and stuff to bring this truck in. It's just a regular trailered 18-wheeler that'll come in and set up, and then they'll do all their geological studies and stuff on this piece of property. And so we're just going through the process to set the roads that they're wanting to travel on and take care of this bond in case they do cause any destruction or anything of the road. It will be covered. And unlike some, companies that do come in, they are bonded and got insurance. Some trucks are bonded through the state, but it's each individual truck, and it's kind of hard to get any damage or find out who done it. But these companies come before us, and they do give us a bond and stuff, so if they do tear anything up, then we can collect on it. It's considerably about more that we make them get to cover the roads. So that's what we're here for today, to see if we can pass this road agreement and permit. Any questions?
Are there any questions? I hear a motion.
I'd like to make a motion for a special road use indemnity agreement with Terracon Consultants Incorporated for County Roads 4304, 4305 South, and 4319 with the judge's authorization to sign.
I'll second his motion.
Been moved by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Spivey to approve the special road indemnity use agreement with Terracona Consultants Incorporated for County Road 4304, 4305 South, and 4319 with the judge's signature. All those in favor? All those opposed? Pass unanimous. Number 7, receive financial reports. We have none today. Consider and take action on payroll distributions and cash and accounts cash sheet, and I believe we do have those today.
Yes, Court. So today I've got one bi-weekly and one early voting payroll disbursements that I need to approve. And the first one will be for bi-weekly number 10 disbursements, and the other one will be for the early voting. That will be also the second payroll for early voting. There'll be one more.
There will be one more for early voting.
That would be correct. So this is the second one. There was 3 in all.
Are there any questions? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make the motion.
It has been moved by Commissioner Spivey. Is there a second?
I'll second the motion. Is this,
Seconded by Commissioner Richardson, and this is going to be to approve the bi-weekly number 10. All those in favor? All those opposed? Pass unanimous. Do I hear a motion on the early voting?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Spivey and seconded by Commissioner Tully that we approve the early voting cash sheet payroll distribution. All those in favor? All those opposed? Pass unanimous.
Thank you, Court. Also, I have the financial statement for February of 2025 that we get approved on as well.
Are there any questions on that financial segment? Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Been moved by Commissioner Tully and seconded by Commissioner Richardson that we approve the, what was it?
Accounts cash sheet.
Cash disbursements.
Cash disbursement sheet. All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes unanimous. Number 9, consider and take action on submitted contracts. Looks like we have a contract for the Library Public Network and Mrs. Ener, she's here today to explain this.
Good morning. The library has 2 networks. There's the county network that the staff computers and the phones connect to, and there's the public network. The public network supports the public computers, and this is used by people who bring their phones and their laptops to the computer. Their phones and their laptops to the library. 80% of the cost of the public network is paid with federal funding through the E-rate program managed by the Texas State Archives Commission. For the first time since I started working here in 2018, there was more than one company bidding to be our service provider. One company submitted a bid that would cost $18,936 to provide service to the public network in the library over 36 months. Another company, Vibe, submitted a bid that would cost $5,498.15 for the same service over the same length of time, and I think you have copies of these bids. The first 12 months of the federal funding for the public network has been approved if we use Vive as the internet provider for the public network. So our choice is, do we switch to Vive and pay 20% of $5,498, or do we not switch to Vive and pay 100% of $18,936? And our current service period expires on June 30th. So I suggest we switch to Vive for the public network in the library. Are there any questions?
Who are we using right now?
Optimum.
Optimum.
Yeah, they were the other company that submitted the $18,000 bid.
Would this switch to Vibe be fairly smooth, or?
They say it will. There are 2 appointments. They say outside work and inside work, but they say that it's easy to do.
So if we switch, did we have 18,000 budgeted?
No, I don't. And this is over a 3-year period.
Now, the 20% of the 5498,
That's our responsibility. So that's about $1,100 a year.
Well, that's what we go out for bids for, to try to get competition to give us better prices, and
This
it's no
was the
different than
first
Dish
time.
Network and DirecTV competing against each other, so we
Yeah,
look
we've
for the
never-
best deal, and as long as we got the same upload and download speeds and they're working properly like we need to, that's what we like to do, is go with the best
Yeah.
option in price, so.
Yeah. Vive has closest local office is in Crockett, and they're excited to help us out, so.
I think Jody's not here today.
has this been looked at by our IT department?
I forwarded emails, so
And it's $1,100,
a year,
so $300 and something a year.
right, and we'll be responsible for 20% of that.
You have that in your budget?
I have that in my budget, yes.
Y'all go out for grants or anything on this public
This,
stuff?
this is part of the grant.
Part of the grant?
Yeah, this is the grant.
Okay,
But
it is a
the
grant.
grant says, we'll pay for Vive, we won't pay for Optimum.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
And did we have this budgeted in the budget anywhere?
it's in the library's budget.
Okay.
It's about $400 a year, and that assumes that we're going to be paying the 20%. It assumes that we will do everything that we need to do to continue receiving the federal funding. It's reevaluated every 12 months. We just have to stay accredited.
Are there any other questions? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve the contract with Vibe. 20% and the county pays 20% of that contract?
Yes, sir.
And the move will be to Vibe.
Yes.
Contract with Vibe for the services at the library. All those in favor of this motion? All those opposed? Pass unanimous.
Thank you.
Number 10, consider and take action on request for right-of-way permits. And I think we have one in Precinct 3, and Commissioner Richardson's going to handle that for me. And Precinct 2 also. 2, you'd like to go ahead?
So my first one is with Charter Spectrum for aerial fiber optic cable on Scenic Drive. They're proposing to install approximately 290 feet of aerial fiber attaching to existing poles within the right-of-way of Scenic Drive.
Are there any questions? Do I hear a motion?
I move that we approve the proposed utility line activity with Charter Spectrum for area fiber optics on Scenic Drive for approximately 290 feet of aerial fiber attaching to existing poles with the Commissioner's authorization to sign.
I'll second his motion.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve the notice of proposed utility line activity for Charter Spectrum for aerial fiber optic cable on Scenic Drive for 290 feet. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passes unanimously, and that's with the Commissioner's signature.
The next one is with East Cedar Creek Freshwater at 106 Red Oak in the Glen Oak subdivision. And this is for a new house for a 2-inch water tap and a 2-inch sewer tap.
Are there any questions? Do I hear a motion?
I move we approve the utility line activity for East Cedar Creek Freshwater for a 2-inch water tap and 2-inch sewer tap in the right-of-way of 106 Red Oak Drive in the Glen Oak subdivision with the commissioner's authorization to sign.
I'll second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve the notice of proposed utility line activity for East Cedar Creek FWSD for a 2-inch water tap and a 2-inch sewer tap on new construction, 106 Red Oak Drive, Maybank, Texas, with the commissioner's signature authorized. All those in favor? Any opposed? Passes unanimous.
Thank you.
Commissioner Richardson?
Yes, Court, this is for a road bore under County Road 3911 for Bethel Ash Water Supply Company. They're going to do a road bore from private to private. And that address would be at 4355 County Road 3911, approximately 100 feet private to private.
Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make a motion for Bethel Ash Water Company to do a road bore at County Road 43, address 4355, County Road 3911, with the Commissioner's authorization to sign.
I'll second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the proposed utility line activity for Bethel Ash Water Supply Company for a road bore at 4355 County Road 3911, private to private for 100 feet. Are there any questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Passes unanimous. Number 11, consider and take action on any submitted budgeted amendments. We have none today. Number 12, consider and take action on payment of the bills. We do have those.
The fiscal year 2025 in the amount of $945,142.61.
Are there any questions? Commissioner Spivey?
She's already answered my questions.
Commissioner Tooley?
I have none.
Commissioner Richardson?
No questions, Commissioner.
What was that total number?
$945,142.61.
Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the fiscal year 2025 bills in the amount of $945,142.61 as presented.
I'll second his motion.
Been moved by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Spivey that we approve the bills in the amount of $945,142.61. All those in favor? Any opposed? Passes unanimous. Consider and take action on submitted plats.
Yes, we have 2 plats, one in precinct 2 and precinct 4, and all fees are paid.
Precinct 2?
Yes, Court, this is a replat in the Fly-In Lake Phase 1 subdivision. This property owner owns all these lots in the highlighted area, and he is wanting to combine these lots into one lot, which would be creating Lot 18-R.
Are there any questions for Commissioner Tooley? Do I hear a motion?
Hearing none, I move that we approve the replat of Lot 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, creating Lot 18R in the Fly-In Lake Phase 1 subdivision for filing purposes only.
I'll second his motion.
Been moved by Commissioner Tooley and seconded by Commissioner Richardson that we approve the replat of Lot 18, Lot 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, situated in the Beaufort Island Survey A-37 and Island Survey A-39, Fly-In Lake Phase 1. for a final plat for filing purposes only. All those in favor? Any opposed? Passed unanimous. Precinct 4?
Yes, Court, this replat is in Dogwood Acres, Section 1 subdivision. It looks like to me that they're, in this replat, they're moving a lot line, just straightening out a lot line between a couple of lots. It's not much of a variance that they're moving it, but they are doing a replat and relocating the property line.
Are there any questions? Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to replat of lots 11-R and part of Lot 10 in the Dogwood Acres East Section 1 subdivision, creating final plat of lots 10A-R and 11-R1 located in Precinct 4 for filing purposes only.
I'll second.
Been moved by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Spivey that we approve the replat of Lot 11R and part of Lot 10 situated in the BC Water Survey and Dogwood Acres East, Section 1, for a final plat of Lot 10A-R and 11-R1. All those in favor? For filing purposes only. All those in favor? Any opposed? Pass unanimous. Open and consider bids. We do have bids.
Good morning. We have bid responses for 2 bids. The first one is fiscal year 2025 HVAC systems. We received 3 bids, or 3 responses from Velocity Mechanical, Air Services, and Cole Air Conditioning, excuse me. And I believe you guys should have a summary of the 3 side by side.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, where's this, are these, it's replacing units?
Yes, sir.
And is this, our ARPA money, or?
No.
No, this is not
just
ARPA money. This is just
But-
units that need replacing.
Okay.
And it's at units here at the annex, at the judicial building, and at the library.
Correct.
It looks like, we got 3 bids there, and like Cole Air Conditioning is the low bidder on all 3 projects. That they come out with a low bid on all 3.
Yes, we had bids by Velocity Mechanical, Air Services, and Cole. And it looks like Cole came in with the lowest bid on all 3 projects.
Correct.
And in the backup, it shows how many units it is, several.
It looks like about like a $57,000 savings over the second bidder on there, so going with Cole.
Are there any questions? Do I hear a motion?
So moved to approve with Cole Air Conditioning is awarding the bid to Cole Air Conditioning.
Second.
It has been moved by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Tooley that we approve the bid on AC units by the bid by Cole. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Second, we have the fiscal year 2025 road materials. We received responses from Asphalt Patch Enterprises, Cleveland Asphalt Products, Blazer Resources, Ergon Asphalt and Emulsions, Big City Crushed Concrete, Bryan Asphalt, Aggregate Haulers, Vulcan Materials, and P Squared Emulsions. And you should have a summary for this one too.
I know if everybody's looked at these bids, that you'll see one thing that I'm sure everybody noticed right off is that we didn't get a bid on asphalt.
We need to find out what we need to do, since this is a material bid, if we have to go out for rebid on all products, to get an asphalt bid. We did find out that they just overlooked, one of the companies overlooked the email, didn't get it, and they're our provider right now, and I know we do have 2 open POs with them for our ARPA funding for this year, and we really can't do without an asphalt bid. We've already got a PO. They're normally the only one that ever applies for asphalt because they're the only company in this area that's close by that can supply it to us at a reasonable price. I guess the question for audit, if do we have to go out for everything on material, or can we just? And now this company also bids on oil sand and cold mix, so we need to go out for those 3 bids too, because we did get a bid on cold mix and oil sand.
Right, y'all can reject them.
Reject those? Okay. So we, that way they give them a equal chance to bid on it all and the others, so that's what we can do there.
And there's not a trucking bid on here?
No. I know aggregate haulers, I think they buy the road material and then also bid for road material, but they're also a hauler, haul and transport.
Yeah, but 4M.
Yeah, 4M is another one that did not respond.
I think we usually went out for a separate deal on trucking bid, because this is just material only, and that they deliver at that price and stuff, but a separate trucking bid, I think we went out separately on that before
Yeah.
to do just for hauling, and this is just
And
a
they
material
usually,
bid.
yeah, so once we get this one, then
Yeah.
we'll do the haul and transport.
So if we're going to accept only some bids, do we need to go line by line and accept those materials?
Yeah, because he was usually in recycled asphalt.
And then reject the oil sand and the cold mix bids?
You want me to go through and read them all?
Probably go through it and we'll accept them.
Okay.
Some of them we make a group together, like the FRS and the CRS and the 2P and the road, the fog seal.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same product. But I think we need to go down the line so we make sure we get.
Cement and Portland bulk, we had no bid.
No, sir.
CKD bulk, no bid. And concrete bulk, no bid. Our crushed asphalt, Big City. For crushed asphalt, this is what we call RAP. It's a recycled asphalt product. We can award that bid to Big City.
So, go ahead. No,
Is that good? Flex base limestone, we got aggregate haulers. I think they come in here at low bid on that. Actually, Knife River bid on it too, and aggregate haulers come out with the bid on that. We can award the bid for flex base limestone aggregate haulers.
I think aggregate haulers uses Knife River is what that means. They get the material from Knife River.
From Knife River, that's
Yeah.
where they're getting it from?
So that's for material and hauling.
Okay, so they're getting it from Knife River. I know Knife River is a hauls too, so I didn't know if they were bid on it. All right, the aggregate haulers. Then we got flex base, this crushed concrete. is that crushed concrete at Big City? I think you use that, or they just bid on it. Have we used that before? Well, they've got a bid on it from Big City. We need crushed concrete. We can accept that bid. And we got pea gravel, be 3/8 pea gravel, aggregate haulers. They'll be hauling that that's out of the Crockett pit. No bid on any iron ore riprap, or limestone riprap. We got asphalt in the bags. I don't know if we need to go out for, since that's bagged asphalt, not bulk, is separate. Said it is an asphalt product. We should go out for rebid on it also? We'll go out for rebid on that one on line 17. Cold mix was Vulcan. That's another asphalt type material. We'll go out for rebid on that. We won't accept that line on line 18. Hot mix, no bid. Hot mix of recycle, no bid. Oil sand, another product of a mixed oil at the plant. We'll go out for rebid on that. Then we have our emulsions. There's several different kinds of emulsions. We got bids from Ergon and Cleveland. And so I think we'll accept the bid if y'all go with the Ergon is the cheaper price, and we've been happy with the product that they've supplied us. So put it down at Ergon.
And there's FRS2P and the CRS2?
CRS2.
The CRS2P?
2P. And then we do have a P2 emulsion on there also. They're considered, their product they consider is a little bit different product than the Ergon product, and they always classify it as a sole source product.
It's the CWE2?
The CWE2. And then road primer for P2. They supply road primer and also a fog seal. They have that there at all three of them.
Looks like Ergon.
Looks like Ergon is a I'll go with Ergon on all that.
Road seal.
On road seal. I know the fog seal, they got on here, and I don't know what the difference in some of them are. We use one they call a road overcoat that dries quicker from one company. And, but if you do want to use it, I think you used it before too, from P2, the road ROC. If we want to put them down as a second vendor or something on that, because the product does work pretty good, and it's a quick dry.
That's on the primer?
Yeah, well, on the road fog seal.
So P squared as a secondary?
A secondary. And actually, yeah, there'll be a secondary because it is and I say, let's look over that again and see what y'all decide on the road fog seal, because, yeah, Ergon is the cheapest at $124. Cleveland does come in at second at $130. But P2 is a little different product. It does perform differently. So We do like to use it sometimes because it's a lot quicker dry, and we don't get all over cars that are trying to drive on it as bad. Decide you want to go with 2 of them or 3 on fog seal.
Well, I just do the fog seal with argon as a primary and P2 as a secondary.
Yeah, that'd be fine. And we got crude oil, which is straight, I guess that's straight out of the wellhead with Blazer. They're the only one that bid on that.
Well, hurry up and let's approve this before the price of oil goes up.
Okay. And then we got refined road oil with Bryan and Bryan. They're the only bidder on that. Take that bid. And then we do have a stabilizer down at the bottom, down there, with P2 stabilizer. Accept the bid on that, on a stabilizer oil. What's a base stabilizer? In Big City, there's a bid on there for, it looks like a 3-inch, about 1.5 inch rock. Accept that one. So basically, anything that has to do with an asphalt plant that makes a product, that's a non-liquid product, it's a patch material or overlay material, we're going to go out for rebid on. Except everything else is noted.
So on number 8, we're going to go back out for bid?
No, I mean, that's kind of is that the only source that you usually get from, or is there other ones in there that bid too? I mean, it is asphalt, but it's a recycled asphalt. It's not, the plants don't sell this or make this, that's making the other product for us. We're not able to get it from an asphalt plant. It's used stuff that comes from a contractor, or the state is ground off of a highway. So I think we can accept that bid because it's not, can't be supplied by an asphalt plant on that.
It's really considered just an aggregate.
Yeah.
Well, our supplier's not on here that usually does us. And this is, I'm going to say that this is trucking out of big cities, or out of big city, out of Dallas, would be our trucking price. So we're going to be contingent on if they got trucks to come this way.
Yeah, I mean, this is their price of what they gonna charge you, $15 a ton. Is it $40 a ton?
Yeah, but we don't go pick it up.
Yeah, that's delivered. Delivered to precinct 2 is $36.50 a ton.
Right.
And that says delivered to, from big cities, so they do delivery, which is hard to get trucks from.
We don't know because we've never used them, because we've always had a local trucker go get it.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can go out for a separate trucking bid, and if they can't provide trucks, and then you can have the hauling done, and as long as they got the bid as a supplier for the material, you can buy it from them and haul it yourself. They didn't give us a pickup price, though. I don't know what that would be and how much they got in there in trucking on a pickup price.
Well, the pickup, they do have pickup.
15.
Does your truck, the guy who
Oh, I
trucks
see
for
it
you,
now.
does he go pick it up from them?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Well, I
50.
think that's what we did last
Yeah.
year, the last couple of years, is did a separate trucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Bid.
he bid last year of a trucking, so we'd only have one invoice and not two. Because we were having to pay big cities and then his trucking bid. And then last year, he had a pickup price, or he had a trucking price in there.
Yeah.
Comparable to them.
Well, I know it's road building season, and we need to get started on
Oh, I
stuff
agree.
and get our bids in. And I know once before you had to go at him a couple different times to to tell him to even bid, chasing down to get
I'm
bid.
good going. I'm not going to wait on
I know the convenience of them being right here and getting hauled means a lot, but
And
like I say, but
they are one of the vendors that we have on both lists. So when we do go out for the haul and transfer, they'll get the email the second time too.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, or 3 years ago, we were getting a list of all the vendors that this was sent out to. Can you supply that?
Yeah, yeah.
Or to us later on?
Yeah. I'll get y'all the one with, there's a few in here that are new. Like I think Asphalt Patch is new. I'll get y'all an updated one.
Okay.
And is there any way, whenever we send these bids out on email, that you could get a response back that they received it?
I asked for one.
Because I know I talked to, after the bids came back in and we saw that our major, well, our only asphalt, bidder that didn't bid.
Yeah.
And he went back and looked through it and it was in his trash. But
Yeah.
I know if he's like me, I don't never look at my trash.
Yeah, we asked for one.
Unless somebody calls and says, hey, do you think it may be in your trash? And that's what I did.
Yeah, we send it, and the odds of them responding is usually very slim. So, and even if we set a response, the odds of them responding to that has been pretty slim too.
So I'm going to kind of go through here and make it'll be a couple of different motions, I think.
I think you can probably word it where
We have, we'll accept the bids for crushed concrete and flex base from aggregate haulers, pea gravel from aggregate haulers, crushed asphalt from Big City, crushed concrete from Big City, 3.5 to 1.5 inch rock from Big City, CHFRS 2P, CRS 2, CRS 2, 2P, and road fog seal from Ergon, CW2, CWE2, road primer, and as a secondary on the road fog seal would be P2. Crude oil would be Blazer, refined road oil, Brine and Brine, stabilizer oil, P2. Do I have them all?
Yes.
Are there any other discussion?
Did you make that motion, Rick?
I will now. I'd like to make a motion to approve as requested.
Second.
And I'll say these again, Mary Margaret. Crushed concrete, flex base, and pea gravel to aggregate hauler. Crushed asphalt, crushed concrete, 3 inch and 1.5 inch rock to Big City. CHFRS 2P, CRS 2, CRS 2P, and road fog seal to Ergon. CWE 2, road primer to P2. And also as a secondary on the road fog seal would be P2. Crude oil to Blazer. Refined road oil to Brine and Brine. And stabilizer oil to P2. That motion was made by Commissioner Richardson and seconded by Commissioner Tooley. Is there any more questions? All those in favor? And then we will have to go out for passes unanimous. we will have to go out for rebid on hot mix, oil sand, cold mix, and asphalt in a bag.
Okay.
Is that right?
All the asphalt products, pretty much.
All right. I guess we got that done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's signatures.
Number 15, consider and take action to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second motion.
Been moved and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor? Motion passes. Thanks, everybody, for coming today.